Why you can't keep good technicians, and it's not the money. According to ACHR News, the HVAC industry is losing 25,000 technicians per year, and there's a shortage of 110,000 techs nationwide. I did also hear that industry-wide, for every 4 skilled workers that's currently retiring, there's one coming into the workforce. So we already have a shortage, and we have people retiring, and then we have, less people coming into the trades now. These are big problems that we have to solve. Most service business owners that you speak to will say the same thing. I ran a skilled trade business for 15 years. I had 50 people. I grew it from 0 to 50 people to 5 million in annual revenue. And I have said this myself, that, you can't find good people, you can't keep good people. There was a belief that somebody would leave you for $1 an hour more somewhere else, but I'm going to tell you that that is not the truth. They are not leaving you for more money. They're leaving you because of problems in your organization. And the first one is you're going to pay the chaos tax, and that's why they're going to leave you. So I'll give you the scenario. It's 7:00. You have your morning meetings. Everybody's dispatched. And then by 11:00, or as you're dispatching people and sending them out the door, there are some emergencies that come up. You shuffle the schedule. Then by 11 a.m., half the people aren't where they were supposed to be. And there are material shortages. So somebody's had to run to a vendor unexpectedly. And then you've got job shuffles. So then by mid-afternoon, people are not on the jobs that they started on, or just not on the job that they were expecting to be on. They're not sure what time they're going to finish because they planned on being on another job. So they told their wife they would be home for dinner. And now it's looking like they won't be home for dinner. And this is stressful, especially if they have young children in the house, or, a wife that is trying to plan to have their kids eat with her husband, or wife, if it doesn't have to be male or female. Anyway, me just explaining that to you, that felt chaotic, right? So the fix isn't very complicated. So what we have to do is plan the schedules the night before and try to stick to them. We can create territory zones where each tech owns his own geographic area, time blocks, scheduled appointments, not, whenever we can get to you. No same-day route changes unless it's a true emergency, not just because we can't say no to customers or schedule them at a different time. And the techs need to know their schedule the day before so that they can plan their lives accordingly. So in my company, once we implemented this, we definitely saw a turnover reduction, and we could even keep the same wages. We were just having a different experience. So the data backs this up also. By having a systematic dispatch, you'll significantly lower your turnover. Okay. The next issue is the equipment problem. Now, we all know this one. You're sending techs to do professional work with inadequate tools. I've been guilty of this myself, and I've seen this also in other businesses. So I'll give you examples. We've got trucks with 180,000 plus miles on the clock and failing equipment. We've got missing tools. We've got techs borrowing tools from each other. We've got a chronic parts shortage, meaning they have to do multiple runs to vendors during the workday. And we've got broken or outdated diagnostic equipment. And this is all really frustrating. Obviously we have budgets, and there are limitations as to, what we can provide. We can't all have the latest, brand new snap-on equipment available for everybody, but we certainly should be doing better than what I just described. Industry benchmark for service trucks is as follows. So 8,000 to 12,000 in common parts inventory per truck, full professional tool complements, and current diagnostic equipment, well-maintained vehicles with under 150,000 miles. That's kind of the standard. So your best tech is not leaving you for that $1 an hour more. They are just leaving you because they are tired of running around to get parts, or just not having the right tools to do the job. It's frustrating. So the next issue, the next reason that they are leaving you is the respect gap. So this is really easily avoidable. So let's talk about examples. Staff speak down to the technicians in the field. They just dispatch them or tell them to go places, and they don't explain why. The technicians can give feedback on customers, maybe who's a problem customer, or maybe they want to know why they're being scheduled somewhere, or they have some input on a project and no one's listening to them. Maybe they have safety concerns about something and they're told just to kind of get on with it. So These are not, these are professionals. Many times they have certifications. Many times they have gone to trade school or vocational school, and they need to be treated with that respect. I think that once I know that I was guilty of it in the beginning, I just dispatched people. I didn't really think about, their opinion and I've seen the administrative staff do the same, just not be very open to discussion about things. So that is going to be a problem for you. And that would be another reason that they do leave you that has absolutely nothing to do with money. Next item would be the training desert. So, you hired them and then you just abandon them. You give them 2 days of shadowing as they're on the job training, and then you just throw them into solo jobs by day 3 and you wonder why they struggle and quit in 90 days. Have you ever had somebody leave at lunchtime and just not come back? Yeah, me too. So here are some benchmarks for effective onboarding and support. 30-day structured training program with milestones, key check-ins during first 90 days, ongoing technical training, quarterly minimum, company pays for manufacturing certifications and continuing education, right? According to data on NATE certifications, technicians with professional certifications earn 15% more and have significantly longer tenure. I can attest to that. I mean, we did pay for welding certifications, and those technicians definitely felt that we were investing in them, and they received greater respect by their peers in the field because they had those certifications, because some of them were quite difficult to get. We had G welding certifications, which were very hard to pass. Only about 35% of trade schools offer comprehensive HVAC programs, according to Chill Brothers industry analysis. That means techs are looking to employers for ongoing training, right? So if you're not investing in their skills, your competitor will be, and they'll leave for that competitor, not for money, but for growth. So let's be honest, if your tech turnover is over 30% annually, they're getting slightly more money elsewhere, but chances are that your operational chaos and making the day unpredictable is what's driving them away. So let's fix these 4 things before we throw money at the problem.